not tolerate cowardice. Their fear is wise.
The weak fear the shadows.
Fear controls them.
If I want your opinion, I'll beat it out of you.
Right.
Rest.
Draven out.
Sniveling cubs.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Osage Esports Network. I'm your host here, Durza, along here with my colleague Linkso. Now we got our drafts and our bands all set to go. Well, it looks like we'll be ready to start in about 30 seconds. We'll catch you then with the starting lineups. Alrighty, guys, we are back here running through our starting lineups. For the Osage Green Devils, we have C Money D24, playing Gnar in the top lane. He'll be facing off against Salty Iguana from Belmond. In the jungle lane here, we'll have Conman69 playing Zac against the Master Yi from Reaper of Belmond Clemmy. In the mid lane, we have Sentry Light Solo playing Victor for the Green Devils. And he'll be squaring off down the middle against Talon, played by Zero of Belmond Clemmy. In the bottom ADC battle, Fishy will be playing Tristana, while KGE of Belmond will be playing Kiana. On the bottom support, G-Dog from Osage playing Pike, while Casualty of Belmond playing Bard. Looks to be a pretty interesting matchup, Rafe.
Yeah.
Should be a great game. We're all set to go. The players are ready to go. We're excited. We hope you viewers are as well. We'll catch you in 2 minutes. All right, we are set to go here in this JV matchup between the Green Devils of Osage and the Belmond Clemmy Broncos. Some things to be looking out for throughout this match is in the bottom lane, Fishy from Osage, one of the marquee players for the Green Devils. He'll be looking to take some big plays against the Kiana, KGE of Belmond. We'll be focused on the bottom lane, like I said. We'll also be getting a few looks at the top lane, maybe some jungling as well. Should be a great game, great exciting game.
That's right. And one thing we're going to be looking for is really this bot lane.
All right, looking off here early, not a whole lot of action going down. Let's take a look at the top lane here, see how C-Money D on the Gnar's playing up top. He's just chilling along with the others, looking to... Nobody wants to make the first move, Linkso.
Yeah, they're just waiting for
some minions to spawn in. Everybody's chilling. We got a little party for the Green Devils down in the bottom jungle there. G-Dog, Fishy, and Conman.
They're going to be ganging up on the red buff, I believe.
That's right. Conman right at home in the jungle and duty. There it is spawned in. Here they go in on the red buff. In the jungle lane, we got Sentry Light Solo taking on Zero on the Talon on the mid lane. The red buff's just about to go down now for the Green Devils. They will take that down, as well as Sentry's trying to work on Zero here in the middle lane. Nothing too big so far. Just some trading blows. That's right, Linkso.
This is really what early game's all about. Just getting your CS up and getting your minions down in gold, so you can get those items later on in the mid game.
That's right. 0 kills, 0 towers, and just about even gold so far. So pretty much a stalemate early. However, the top lane Gnar from Osage, he's working up some good CS right there, as you can see. Ooh, the Belmond player will run in for a quick jab, although nothing will come of it. Salty Iguana decided to back off and chill behind his minions. C Money D decided to do the same thing.
And
He'll throw in his boomerang. It will not connect on the top lane. He'll retreat back, wait for some more minions to spawn.
And C Money D is really going to have to look for that Q that Aatrox has. It's a 3-part Q that can really rack up the damage if you let it.
In the bottom lane here, Fishy from Osage, and along with G-Dog in the bottom lane, taking on the 2 team here. That will force the Belmond to retreat back to turret, protection from that. But the Osage Green Devil still pushing Fishy and G-Dog working on the turret now, sitting behind their minions. The KGE now at half health for Belmond. Not a whole lot going in here. Let's take a look through the jungle here, see how our Zach, Conman69, is doing. He's just doing his own thing, helping himself and his teammates, working on the frog monster.
Yep.
Can we take a look at Master Yi now on the opposing side here? He's doing the same as well.
And he'll be getting Scuttle, which is a nice little vision for him in the river, and that could be key later if he keeps getting that. You know, as he approaches blue buff, just really early game grind here, trying to get leveled up, trying to get more gold for there.
Using his abilities on that blue buff, taking it down as quick as he can, trying to get the upper hand in this rather evenly matched early game, that's for sure. Take a look down at the bottom lane here. Fishy still working his thing on the bottom, just chilling. He's only got 2 minions left to hide behind. He'll be retreating here, staying away from KGE, playing Kiana for the Belmond Clemmy Broncos. Casualty will come to back him up. However, G-Dog from Osage will be there to back up his own teammate. Pretty much still a stalemate, like we've said.
Yep.
However, Osage has now taken a 0.5 thousand gold lead. Now, yep, still 2.25 thousand, which could become a factor the more we get into play here. Still 0 kills for either side and 0 towers for each side.
And if we look at the CS here on top lane, 21 to 13, Nar is really gonna have to pick it up here on the CS, or else that could snowball into something we don't want to see.
In a big favor for Aatrox as the game goes on. So C Money's gonna have to be waiting for his rage ability, utilize that, and take down some more minions for his team. As you can see, he's just stuck up in the top lane, not being able to do a whole lot against Salty Iguana's Aatrox play. Well, you're hoping for some fireworks in the bottom lane, Linkso. However, we're not getting a whole lot early.
No.
Hoping to see some progression in the combat zone in the bottom corner here, as you can see. That Fishy will get it started. He'll jump in.
Won't get much there, but we do see Bard trying to go down river to get maybe a little bit of a gank, but nothing there for Belmond.
Now, Linkso, what are you seeing from Belmont's play in the bottom lane here? How do you assess that? What do you think they're doing here?
I'm seeing a lot. I'm seeing pretty good teamwork here. A little defensive, but that could work in their favor with Bard, who is a pretty defensive character, and he does scale pretty hard, so he gets pretty good late game, and so that could be a big factor for him if they give him quite a bit of CS.
Just a little conservative play from Belmond, you're saying?
Yep.
Nothing against that, just interesting there. Osage's gold now up to 7.6k, while Belmond's at 7.2k, so that could, like I said earlier, become more and more of a factor as we come through. Looking at our jungle CS, pretty even here. Our Zach, he's got 36, while the Master Yi from Belmond at 28. So,
and we're gonna see a 4v1 down here, 4v2 down here, excuse me, in bot lane, but they do back off because of Pike coming in for that support.
So yeah, Fishy and G-Dog holding well in the bottom lane. That could leave a top lane or a mid lane push for the Green Devils, knowing that there are 4 down the bottom lane. It looks like Belmond will be retreating back to the center lane, leaving just Sentry Light solo on the Victor to fend for himself there.
And a lot of action down here in bot lane, but it's kind of what you expect with Bard and with Master Yi. I think they're really going to be looking to target that bot lane to try and get the upper hand there.
KGE and Casualty just chilling still here in the bottom. G-Dog chilling as well. Let's take a look back at the top lane, see if C-Money D24 has made any progress on the CS. He's fallen deeper in a hole. 29 CS to Salty Iguana's 40.
Yeah, you don't
However, C-Money D has now gotten his rage ability. He could be looking to use a QR or ability to hop on to the Aatrox. However, he's still going to be playing conservative, working his own. Up to 32 CS, now level 7.
Yep.
Nar.
And they are even in levels, which is good for Nar. But he just needs to keep working on that CS, so he doesn't fall behind in buying items.
Now, we've been using the phrase CS a lot, Rafe. Why don't you tell the viewers who may be unfamiliar what CS is and how it can benefit the teams and why you need to collect that?
Yeah, CS is one of the most important aspects in the game. If you see here, it's going to be a 3v1 on KGE, and they will be slain.
Fishy, now a 3-0 kill lead for the
just
Green
like that.
Devils. Just like that. However, Belmond Clemmy's Master Yi did take down the Red Dragon.
Yes, so that Red Dragon is going to be huge for him. Give him some nice attack damage, give him some nice benefits there. Back to CS. CS is when you get the last or final blow on the minions, and that's why we say it's very important to get the minions, to keep working on those minions. And Conman getting another kill in the mid lane, that's gonna help. That's gonna help Sentry push up on that tower a little bit, get some more damage off of it, and just help out the team in general with that tower push. And we see Bard coming in to support that aggressive push. So Sentry's not going to be able to do too much
So
here.
taking a look down at your scoreboard, middle screen here, we see the jungler, Conman69 on the Zac, has taken 3 kills for the Green Devils. Right. Surprising play, but a welcome play by him. I'm sure his teammates are appreciating that. G-Dog is going to get stunned in the mid lane. He's going to keep pushing on Casualty. Can he make anything happen? He will likely pull him in. However, it's a 2v1 now, and G-Dog will fall.
Yeah, that little too aggressive there. I think he just didn't know. He also didn't have enough vision to see Zero coming in for that support.
So as you can see at the top of your screen here, Osage 4-1 kills in favor of the Green Devils. However, gold, they're up to now 15,000, while Belmond is just over 12k, so the gap in the gold appears to be widening as this match progresses.
And you see here, Fishy actually coming in and getting the kill. And he will be pushing up more for that KG.
KGE will be forced to retreat behind the protection of his turret.
We do have Master Yi coming in, trying to get a gank there, just not in the right position for Master Yi to come gank from the river. So he's actually going to move back and
retreat to the jungle.
Yep, trying to get some communication from his bot laner. And we see CenturyLink faking a channel actually to get that push, to get Zero to push in more, and then
the pull from G-Dog. This could be a big kill in the mid lane. However, looks like Zero will get away. Great move, and little flank action from G-Dog.
And that was very nice for G-Dog. He did make Zero use his flash, which only comes in every certain amount of time. So that if he gets caught in a sticky situation, that could be huge for him. So he couldn't flash out.
C-Money D still working his own. Him and Iguana both at level 9. G-Dog's going to work all the way back up to the top lane, looking to make something happen for the Green Devils. However, nothing happens. Salty Iguana will retreat, and G-Dog as well. G-Dog going back toward the mid lane.
And we see G-Dog coming in and stunning Zero, getting some nice hits on him, and his mobility will let him actually stay in the fight here a little bit.
Zero sneaking away by the skin of his teeth, just barely any HP left. However, his jumping ability will let him get away.
Could be a sticky situation for G-Dog though. A 2v1 here. Master Yi coming in. But we do have Zac for that support, and they will be backing off of Pyke. Very nice play from Pyke to get that to get that poke damage.
Some real interesting interaction within the jungle. You usually don't see these fights happen here. We got 3 versus 4s, 2v3s.
And we see
Very
Fisher
interesting
on the
play.
bot lane getting a 2v1 double kill, and Bard will be coming in trying to help out with that, stopping that aggressive push for the turret.
Fishy now 3-0 for the Green Devils, doing his part in the bottom lane. He's
right.
got plenty of minions working with him. He could be starting to make a push on his first turret. We'll have to see how that goes, however. C Money D still just chilling on the top lane. He's up to 60 CS now, while Salty Iguana, great plays from him, 75 CS.
That's right.
However, both those players, 0, 0, and 0.
And if we look at the CS here, Fishy has 91 compared to only 33 from the other ADC. Just dominating on the CS counter right now, and that'll help him a lot in the late game.
KGE from Belmond is really going to have to pick things up on his Kiana.
Yep.
Almost being tripled in CS by Fishy's play, as well as tripled in kills.
Yep,
3-0 for Fishy versus 0-2 for KGE.
If we see here, SG wanting to gank that, just C Money just too far down. And if we look down here, we do have somewhat of a team fight here. Zach getting the Inferno Dragon. That'll be huge for him if they try and start some team fights. And we're still in the early game here because no turrets have fallen. Once a couple turrets fall, they start getting into more mid game, and that gives more team fights, more abilities showing, more action in general. And that's really when things start heating up for both teams. And over here, Zach coming in, getting the 2v1, and he does get, actually, G-Dog does get that kill. Zach with a great assist there. And they're trying to get Bard. It's a 3v1 from Bard, and they do jump on him. Pike trying to get that hook, and he does, hopefully. But they do. He does get some support from KGE. And here we have Fish coming in, getting some tower hit, but it doesn't matter. He will get both kills. And Tristana with the double kill. Just some really all-around great plays from the Osage Green Devils. Zach with that incredible assist, and Tristana and to finish both of them off.
Now looking at the kills at the top of the screen, Osage now up by 10 kills and nearing a double in the gold. Just looking at a team reset for the Green Devils,
Yep.
would you say, Rafe?
I say they purchased, it looks down here, they purchased quite a few items, and that'll be key for them just to get them stronger and get their character more health, more damage, more everything really. And it really depends on what you build. You can build attack damage, you can build ability damage, you can build really whatever you want
Speed,
here. Speed,
whatever you need to.
Whatever you really want. But yeah, it's really it's really personalized and up to the player.
Now if we take a look back here to the center lane, this is one area we've sort of neglected to talk about here. We've been looking at the firepower down here in the bottom lanes, or the interesting stalemate at the top lane. But coming back to the center lane, Linkso, why don't you tell what would be the main job of the mid lane? What's Sentry or Zero trying to accomplish here in the mid lane?
Well, this mid lane, it's really kind of like top lane, where you're just trying to win your lane. But it does have a little more responsibility, considering that you have two sides, you have two areas and two entrances from the river where you can get ganked, and you can have your the opposing jungler come and flank you. And if we look back here for real quick, Fishy getting another kill on KGE. KGE just falling apart against Fishy. Really snowballing now, and as they take the turret as well.
Yeah, looking more into that, KGE now 0-4 with just 37 CS, while Fishy from Osage at 6-0 with 125 CS.
He will be taking Bard as well, just melting the
on somewhat of a
health from
rampage in the bottom lane.
That's for sure.
And did we mention one turret has now fallen in favor of the Green Devils?
That's right, and it looks to be another one here, unless Master Yi has something to say about it. He will be trying to go for Pike.
Taking some heavy damage from Sentry.
Yep.
He will be forced to retreat for now, possibly faking a channel unless he feels he must go back and reset. Yep, he will fake the channel, trying to lure in Sentry for a pretty vital kill at this point. Just one kill for the Broncos now.
And if we see here, Pike just taking the stun and just demolishing Master Yi. However, he might be able to get away, but he does not.
He does not. What a great play from G-Dog, reeling him in and just having his way with him.
Yep,
Great kill by G-Dog.
Just keep stunning him and hooking him in, and not much he can do there, really.
Looks like we're starting to see somewhat of the stalemate break here. Now 15-1 in favor of Osage, one turret, and about 30,000 gold to just 20,000 gold. So this really could be a turning point in the match. We could start seeing some turrets fall, a lot of strengthening,
and
more
we see
kills.
Bard just getting eaten alive by Tristana. Pike almost getting that hook, and he will be coming around, and does not matter. Tristana with the kill.
Fishy now achieving legendary status at 8-0 with 2 assists, 133 CS. Excellent play, as we would expect from Fishy, one of our marquee players on the marquee matchup of this tournament.
Yep, we predicted earlier that that the bot lane would be very significant in this battle, and it looks to see that bot lane is snowballing in favor of the Green Devils. If we look here, it looks to me that Osage will be getting Dragon again, and that'll be huge for him. Yep, they do get Dragon.
Jungler Conman, a big part of that one for the Green Devils. He will also pull a kill with his teammate Sentry. Another kill for Fishy. 9-0 now for him.
And just melting away the health. Really nothing they could do there. Tristana being just unstoppable, really. And the damage output of Fishy is just immense. I don't know how they're going to come back from that, but never say never.
Taking a look at the scoreboard for the Broncos. Salty Iguana 0-0. Master Yi's Reaper is 0-4. 0, 0-5. KGE 0-5. And Casualty 1-5. I would say the top laner, Salty Iguana, is playing pretty decent. Still 0-0 against Cully, 132 CS. However, the rest of the match seems to be getting outclassed by the play of the Green Devils.
That's right.
They'll really have to turn something around here in the later stages.
Mm-hmm. And if we see here, mid lane turret getting destroyed. That's going to be huge for him to be able to be very aggressive. And we do have a 3v1 here. We'll see if Belmond comes and tries to be pretty aggressive. Now 4v1. He does get the pick. And he does get the double kill.
Double kill for Sentry. Now it's
And
just
now
a
Fishy
2v2 Fishy coming in.
Now
it's a 3v1.
And they will be trying to be pretty aggressive. I think KGE will get out of this one, however.
What
really,
a turning of the tides for the Green Devils.
He looked like he was trapped and just gets the one pick on the low health, and that was that. And if we see G-Dog, getting the pick on the low health KGE, and he will be stealing the Belmond red buff from the Master Yi. And they do destroy the mid lane turret once again, closer and closer to that inhibitor. Really just unstoppable here.
Now 23-1 for Osage, 36,000 gold, while just 23 for the Broncos. Looks to be a team reset here in the mid lane, as Zero and his teammates travel down the mid lane, looking to revenge that 1-4 chaos that just ensued. Fishy still working his own on the bottom, while Zero on the Talon and KG and the Kiana still keeping their distance from Fishy.
Yep.
I think they've been feeling the pain most of the match.
They've been feeling the pressure on him, and a little glitch there.
We'll get yourselves up as we still see Fishy in the mid lane, as well as KGE and Zero still doing their own thing, while Conman69 and his teammate will keep working on the jungle. Some underrated play by Sentry Solo, I would say.
Yeah,
He is level 14. He is 6-0, 3-0. Just great play from him. Not a lot of talk for him, but he's doing well in his mid lane.
Yeah.
The mid laner of Belmond, 0-5.
And here we see on top lane, Aatrox getting 3v1 here, and Pike does miss his R, but he does get the kill anyway. And we see Reaper really nowhere to go here. Just getting pushed back further and further, and he's going to try and get the hook, and he does.
He will get snagged. G-Dog now 5-1 for the Green Devils. Underrated play by him.
He's got pretty low health, and is a 2v1, but he's getting
now we have
support.
an all-out team fight in the top lane. This isn't
And
going
KGE
in favor of
will
the
go
Green
down.
Devils. Conman 69 on Rampage. Fishy, legendary. Just dropping like flies on the Belmond Academy Broncos. Casualty will be able to escape, however, not after 2 or 3 of his teammates have fallen at the hands of Fishy and Conman.
Yeah, and G-Dog really just had to wait for his team to get back there, and he could with Pike's such high mobility.
I hate to
Really
say it,
great.
but this could be very hard for Belmond to come back from now. 4-0 in favor of the Green
And
Devils.
gold is just, the gold difference is just
Gold that was
huge.
once
Pretty
a
even.
toss-up
Yeah.
has now really swayed for the Green Devils. 27 kills for them. Fishy still 12-0.
And here we do have G-Dog coming in and just dismantling the Talon here. A 2v1, nowhere he could go. And he does get the pull, he does get the hook on Reaper, and he does use his R for the execution.
Couldn't be done without the assist of Sentry Light Solo.
That's
Great
right.
little light beam slam on him.
That's right.
Fishy now chasing down Casualty. He will jump onto him. However, Casualty,
And Fishy does use Bard's teleporter
he
to
will
get a
be
couple.
stunned. Casualty trying to make his escape. However, Sentry Light Solo right on his
And
tail,
he
and he
does
will get
get
the
it.
kill.
And meanwhile, Fishy getting another kill.
Sentry Light Solo now 7-0 with 7 assists.
And we see here, C-Money up top, just kind of doing his own thing, trying to get a little more pressure on the top lane.
He's still 0-0-0. However, I wouldn't say he's lost his fight by any means.
No.
Playing well in the top
Very
lane.
good. And G-Dog just coming in and destroying the Talon as we see Zach getting the Dragon. That's gonna be huge if they want to press in any team fights or trying to be very aggressive to get any inhibs.
So, Linkso, what have you been seeing from the jungler of Osage, Conman69? What have you seen from him that you've liked or disliked, or what have you thought of his play?
I have really liked him as a jungler in the objectives, like the red buff, blue buff, frog monster, all those, and also with the dragons. He's been there every time for the dragons. They now have 3. I'm pretty certain they have 3, if I'm correct. Just really all around great at knowing when the objectives are, where they are, and when they come back and respawn to help not only him but also his teammates.
I'd say he's been doing his job rather effectively,
Yep,
letting his teammates
very
slay while he's just been supporting back there. Great play from him. Now looking here at the middle inhibitor,
Yep.
correct? We have a four little bunch up here for Belmond. However, 4 of the Green Devils are here as well. They will drop the inhibitor.
Now they will be, Osage will have super minions coming in, which will be very hard to stop if you have a bunch at one time.
It appears the Green Devils are starting to form an all-out assault on the nexus of the Belmond Academy Broncos. Everyone exchanging blows, nobody falling just yet. That will be a pull on Salty Iguana. He will
get
fall.
it.
Him now 0-2. G-Dog achieving legendary status at 9 kills, 1 death, and 12 assists for him.
And G-Dog he has just kept punishing Belmond for over pursuing and over attacking with his hooks that just pull them in right
To him and his team,
Yep,
and
that's
just
right.
damage galore. It looks to be a little bit of a reset here for the Green Devils. They will work on this buff, have him fall as well.
And it looks like they're going to be going Baron here as well. If they do get this, and they can make a very nice and very aggressive attack for the Nexus.
Taking a look at your top scoreboard, it is now 34 kills for the Green Devils to just 1 for Belmont.
Wow.
47,000 gold for the Green Devils, while still under 30 gold does have Belmond.
And Master Yi did look to try and steal that Baron from them, but no luck when it's just
A 3v1, not a whole lot to
4v1.
help from there.
Yep. And so they will be resetting. Osage will be resetting for objectives and
Looking to finish the game.
Yep.
Final push.
Getting their last and final items. And you see there on the screen against Master Yi is a super minion. So that's what they
Doing
kinda look
work.
like.
Sentry Light Solo, another kill for him. He's now 9-0 with 8 assists. Level 16, working the mid lane.
And yeah, I think they're just going to be forming up. They're going to be forming up and trying one final assault and then trying to end this thing.
Sentry Light Solo with another kill for him. Call it a double kill. Now 10-0, 8 assists.
And then you see here that the minions also just poking and poking at the turrets. They get one down. They only got one more to go before the Nexus.
Now 8 turrets in favor of the Green Devils to just 0 for Belmond. Looks like Fishy could be working to end things right here. Minion has destroyed the other inhibitor. It appears Belmond just appears to be staving off the inevitable. The health of the Nexus just dropping, and there's
there
the
it is.
game. Fishy, 14-0 for the Green Devils.
14-0. 14-0 and 7 assists.
G-Dog, 9-1, and Sentry Light Solo for 10-0. Wow, what a game from the Green Devil JV squad.
Yeah, just all around domination there. Couldn't really do much.
Who would you crown MVP in this game, Linkso, if you had a choice?
I would probably crown Fishy or G-Dog down in the bot lane. They just a dynamic duo really, and G-Dog's hooks just constantly every time pulling the enemy opponent in for the kill.
Just between the two of them, 19 assists, really playing off each other well.
Yep, that's right.
23 kills between them.
Only one death from both of them combined.
And however, looking at the Belmond team, just one kill for
One
the
kill.
entire team.
And that was
The mid laners, 0, really got bullied around by Sentry Light Solo at
That's right.
0-11, just 1 assist. I think that could have been the turning point there in the mid lane. Looks like we could be getting reset for another game, possibly. Looks like Belmond is hoping to reset and have a little better game this period. If we're unable to stream this,
And
I have been
commentate.
Durza. This is Linkso, and if we don't see you next game, we will hopefully see you next time you're on here watching the Osage Esports Network. We'll catch you then.
Have a good one.
is wise. Inferior constructs.
The weak fear the shadows.
Fear controls them.
Right.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
The summoner's rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
You're already dead. You just haven't caught up yet.
Minions have spawned.